Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Prinatious P here, and I'm now doing Shinobi. That came out for the PlayStation 2, but you can also get on the PlayStation 3 on the PlayStation Store. And this game right here has a lot of history with me, and this is definitely a game I wanted to do for like very, very long time. But I'll get into that in a little bit. But right now, why don't we get into a brand new game? Get into some lore, shall we? Ain't nothing like full moon and cherry blossoms flowing all over you, and two guys about to go at it, and who inherit a sword.
Brother, I thank you for all that you have taught me until this day.
It is time for us to part, Hotsuma.
Man, if this guy's hair is long enough, he can be fucking Sephiroth. But he'll also need the bangs too.
This is the way it must be done.
This is ridiculous!
You knew this day would come. Their fate lies beyond our reach now. We can do naught but wait and watch.
I mean, we can step in if we wanted to. We're not just a couple of feet away from.
Let us begin.
But I get the whole gist of it. But yeah, this is a game I definitely wanted to been doing for a long time because, like I said, there's a bit of history with me in this game. Because, excuse me, because my older brother had this game years ago when I was a kid, and he played it. And I remember him playing it, and I was just like, yeah, I actually remember this game. Like, this game seems pretty cool. And he never beaten it. So that was another reason why I wanted to get the game, because he didn't beat
30
it.
days have passed since the earthquake struck Tokyo. A mysterious golden palace has appeared in the center of the capital.
Man, that Golden Palace just makes me think of fucking Yakuza 2.
And its appearance
Because in Yakuza 2, there's a
spawned
golden
into the
castle
city.
in the game. So, like, I was like, oh man, this is giving me flashbacks to that. But yeah, like, my brother, he never beaten it. And when I saw it on the PlayStation Store, I was like, man, I gotta get this game. Like, I really need to get this game. And I definitely want to do a playthrough of it. Now, I have beaten it, and I only beaten it once. And if anybody else has played the game, that guy that's on the rooftop is the final boss. And man, he is something
The
else.
Oboro clan has
And you'll know what I'm talking about once I get to it.
And their leader makes his way here now.
And so begins the final stage of the ritual.
And besides those two, those are also the main bosses as well. I feel like we're Mega Man right now. Like, we're going up against 8 bosses. I'm Mega Man, except I'm not blue, I'm not a robot. I'm a ninja with a sword and a cool ass scarf. And it's red.
A
I
self-proclaimed
like his scarf.
sorcerer has summoned Hellspawn to wreak havoc on Tokyo. With all of the cabinet members reported dead, the capital has all been paralyzed. I heard what happened to the Oboro. I know this must be difficult for you. The force field is spreading! We can't hold out!
Yeah, you can tell how difficult it is. Them showing lack of emotion.
We'll be arriving momentarily.
I don't think so.
It's too dangerous to get any closer. I'll get off here.
Roger.
I love how just right at this moment, right when that hits, he gets off. Like, it's almost like, alright, let me get off right here. But Ultima himself, who's our main hero, he is one of the most coolest looking ninjas in video game history. One of the coolest. If not the coolest, depending on who you like. Whether you like Strider, who's cool, Ryu Hayabusa, who's cool, Rikimaru, who pretty much looks more of like a basic ninja compared to all the ones that I just named. But he's still cool in his own right as well. And then I was wondering if there was ever like a battle royale between the 4, who would win? And as much, I probably wouldn't want to cheer for Hotsuma, but I think I probably want to give it to Strider or Ryu Hayabusa, mostly because of their versatility in weapons. With Ryu Hayabusa with his magnitude of weapons, and Strider with his like arsenal of like future tech, because he's more future based than everybody else. So I think Strider probably will take it more than everybody
The
else.
corpses of the Oboro are being used against me.
Yeah,
These talismans.
they killed our clan,
I shall have my revenge.
and so we're killing them again, even though we're killing them for the first time. So that's pretty much the gist of it. We gotta, take out the head guy and eventually, save Tokyo. But yeah, this is pretty much Shinobi in a nutshell. And like I said, this is a game I wanted to do for a long time. I had history with it, and I definitely was gonna do a playthrough of it. I just didn't know when. And I'm definitely happy to do a playthrough because this is like one of my personally anticipated. Yeah, this is like one of my personally anticipated games. And you just see how fucking ill he is? Like, look at the fucking start. Look at that effect, man. Like, that shit is so fucking ill. Like, that is just so cool, just how it's flown in the air. Like, props to the people that, like, did the model and did the scarf for him, because that is pretty fucking cool, man. Like, ow. Like, how the fuck do you do that? I don't think I've ever really seen that from any other, like, character or even ninja in the video game. So, it was just like, really something to see just looking at this character. But, yeah, like I said, this is something I really want to do. Wow. You fucking smite this ass after you tried to hit me. Like this ass after you tried to hit me. Oh, that's clear. That's all. But, yeah, this is a game I definitely wanted to do. Now, I'm not going to try to be a perfectionist, so I'm going to try the best of my ability. Because, like, it is later in the later levels, it is going to get a bit of challenging platforming, but it's a challenge that I can actually appreciate. Because it's something that, when I first played this, I didn't know how I was going to enjoy this, but I actually enjoyed it a lot. I really did when I played it, like, those years ago. And like I said, I just, like, beat this game once, which was, I would say, probably a few months ago, prior to this recording. And with me beating this a few months ago, I'm still trying to be like, alright, like, what do I do here? Do I do this? Do I do that? So, I'm just, trying my damnedest to play to the best of my abilities, because like I said, I'm not going to be perfect, but I'll try to make it, like, as, cool as possible. Wow, that's weird. You just fused together. You ain't fucking. And just that whole cinematic, like, thing that occurs when I do the tape on building up, like, my combo of just freezing my opponent by hacking and slashing them, like, that just looks super cool. And it just shows just how cool Hosono is. And I kind of do want to see a future Shinobi game down the line in the near future. But, I almost fucked that up though. I do want to see a future Shinobi game down the line in the near future, because I do feel like this does, like, deserve a reboot. Ow. This does deserve a reboot. Because, I mean, this technically was its reboot back in the day in 2002. But I think it deserves another one, because this is, like, I don't think Sega should let this go to the wayside, because this is definitely something to, like, ow. Because there's so many things that you can still do with this character. And yeah, he's been in a couple of comics with Sonic and stuff, but I feel like there's still opportunity to make this character work. If not Hotsuma, then Joe Musashi, who's the original Shinobi. My phone is going off. And so I definitely would like to see that down the line. Because yeah, I like my Yakuzas. And I like Sonic. Well, the adventure games and eventually Sonic Mania when I eventually get down to play that one. But like, I definitely would like to see this character like make its return because it's definitely in the realm of ninjas, especially with Sekiro coming out. Like, come on, let's bring back the ninja games. And since it's sort of coming back in full force with samurai games with Sekiro, and I say Sekiro because ninjas, samurais, all that type of stuff, and Neo 2, which I've never played Neo at all, even though it's their own version of Dark Souls. And I'm just attacking him. Now, I could be dodging it, but I'm just, I was trying to get him, but the fucking missiles got me, and I'm just being a little reckless on my end. And this boss actually does fucking remind me of... This boss actually reminds me of the helicopter boss in Devil May Cry 2. Gotcha. Alright. So that actually happens when you're able to build that up towards a boss. You can do it towards any boss, but you gotta make sure that it doesn't interrupt your combo. No attack interrupts your combo. So.
Leadership suits you well.
Ageha.
Hey, I remember you.
You have no qualms about fighting your clansmen, even if they are already
I like
dead.
the colors you're wearing right now,
Kabushi-sama
Ageha.
told me what happened. I guess the Oboro village truly was destroyed.
You left the Oboro clan. These are not the affairs of a rogue
The
ninja.
Oboro are dead! You are the leader of nothing!
Their deaths shall be avenged by my blade. I do not need your help. Leave here at once.
And I gotta say, like, the voice acting, it's not good. It's not bad. It's like, alright. It's okay. Like, it's not that bad. Like, I'm not quite shit on it. But, there is certain lines and there's certain, like, how they emphasize a certain words where I'm just like, really? They really said that in the booth when they was doing this? So, but I mean, yeah, I gotta give it some slack because I can't give it too much slack because this was done in 2002, so I can't like shit on it too much. I think it's okay. It's not the best, but it's it's there. But let's move on to the next stage.
Stay back.
Kind of looked like nothing really hit that much. It just was still bleeds and no actual flesh.
You must be strong. Hurry. Take the sword. Take Akujiki.
Wow, it looked like he finished saying what he said from his mouth, but his voice was still going in that. Which is probably why you probably would go more with the Japanese dub than the English dub. Just so the words can kind of like match what the mouth is saying. The voice, I should say. And I kind of feel that Ageha and Kabushi should be in this scene still. Because remember, they was in that scene earlier. And they should be in this scene just to kind of like show the effectiveness of what's going on and how they're feeling about the whole thing. Especially Ageha. And we'll get to that later on. And, yeah, I think they should do that. But I don't know. That was their choice. But that's just me. And I'll bring it up a little bit more. But now we're in stage 1B. And oh yeah, I do got those moves. Oh, I just reset my camera. And so we're gonna be dealing with more platforming this time because there are pits. And yeah, there are certain moves that I can do. As you saw, I did that kick move, but you can only do it when you're locked on to your opponent. But the weird thing about it is that you gotta hold back on the analog stick to hit your opponent. But if you're like, if the camera angle is a bit different to where you are, like that move will sort of change, and it's kind of weird. And you know, it's just one of those things that I kind of know that I can do, but sometimes I don't rely on it too much unless I need it. But I won't be using it. Like, I'm not gonna be using it in these few boss fights. But I'll try to remember it to use it if I need it. And one of the other things about this game that I kinda don't like about it is I don't like the fact that if you die in any of these stages, there's no checkpoints. And that's one of the things that I really am just like that really sucks. Because if I die at the last inch of this level, yeah, if I die at the last inch of this level, then I'd start the whole stage all over. And that's what all the stages, except for one that's just the complete boss fight, which is good because you don't have to deal with another complete stage. But oh man, I wanted to be so fucking dope. I wanted to stay in the air and get all of them in one swoop without touching the ground, but that's alright. I'm all good with that. And so that's sort of like one of the things. Like, it's just like, ow. Alright. In the tape, the whole like combo thing that I got with doing the whole tape, like I will have more enemies to do that towards. Like I'll have more like 4 or 5 enemies. Gotcha. Now it's pretty fucking quick. I can get that health. Gotcha. Alright, a little closer there, Atsuma. Near the dick area. Like, what the fuck? Okay, alright. Got some health. Alright. And when I grab anything important from them, yeah, not yet. I don't know how the hell you be able to get him in time. Like, that shit fucking sucks. I mean, it is what it is. I swear. Alright, now we're at the boss fight. Alright, second boss fight. Yeah, I remember that here.
The last of the vermin has arrived.
Vermin? I'm a Boro. I'm not a fucking vermin.
With your death, so dies the Oboro bloodline. Even the mighty Kabushi lies dying on the steps of Kamano's shrine.
Master Kabushi.
That's the guy that we saw earlier in that first cutscene. I wonder who this guy is.
My suffering. Taste the torture that I endure!
How did y'all like that delivery? Like, seriously. Like, that I endure! Like, how did y'all like that? Like, seriously. Like I said, like, I don't think the voice acting in English is... Yeah, you fucking asshole. Shit. Yep. Well, I knocked him off. I wanted to get the tape on him. Maybe I can still get him. Oh! Fuck! It didn't take all of his health down. Like, alright, one more try. If I don't get him, then I'll explode this motherfucker. Oh shit, fuck. Let me get some help. I'm gonna try one more time. See if I can get him. Alright, come on. Got him! Alright. That's what I wanted to get. The dopeness.
Akujiki has tasted my blood, drank of my soul, and has finally awakened.
Like, I'm serious, man. Like, I do kind of feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I just kind of make fun of that line in particular a lot when I hear that. I remember when I was hearing it as a kid, I was like, wow, really? But like I said, it's not bad. It's just like, it's not that good. But it's, you know, it's decent. So, but anywho, that was the first stages. So let's try to move on to the next stages, shall we?